want to play a little something for you.
Yeah, they got a little something.
They got a little something for you. Yeah, play a little song for you, honey.
Yeah, we just wrote a song for you. You ready?
They were gonna leave and heard you were coming in and said we got to stay and say hi.
They're playing a song for me right now.
We were gonna play an intro song coming in. Cause Laura, baby, you look so good. I wanna cook you on my stove tonight. I wanna make you a recipe that will make you feel right. Oh, you're a little nervous and uncomfortable right now. Yeah, how you doing? Are you single?
Currently.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It's all good. It's all good.
We're staying at the W if you want me to cook you something.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I thought I was supposed to cook you something.
You are, but wait till you see what I got in my pants.
I love boys.
Anyways, we love you. We miss you.
Thank you. Nice to
It's
meet
good to see you.
So incredible. Hi.
Hi.
I know.
Did we just put her in an awkward spot?
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure this out. Did you expect to see us in here?
No, I had no idea. Oh, hi.
Hi. Hey, we're not here to
I
hijack
haven't
your
been in
interview.
LA that much because I see them play all the time. I love them so much, but you guys are on the road a lot.
Yeah. We started this new job in the circus.
Great, I'm about to go visit you guys.
We're playing Fonda Theater in LA in a couple months. We're doing like 3 or 4 in a row.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah. Are you still in LA?
I am. I mean, we shoot the show in New York, but right now we're on break, so we're
cool.
doing all of our other,
Yeah.
our other parts of our careers right
How
now.
did you get into cooking? Like, I mean, what
My
made-
mom's a chef.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No kidding.
So,
Still with that guy, are you?
Okay, you know which one.
Oh, I know which one.
The one
That
who
guy?
come to the
We
show.
don't have to talk about it either.
No, we can say, yeah, exactly.
We'll talk about
but yeah, my mom's a chef and my dad was a doctor, so I just kind of always was obsessed with nutrition and cooking.
Awesome. Well, we're gonna let you tell them that.
Okay,
We're gonna
cool.
get the hell out of
No,
here.
I wanted you asking better questions than I was going to.
Yeah, that was great.
I love
Michael,
you
you
guys
do
are
the
making
interview.
me so happy.
We gotta split.
Yeah, we got some shit to
Oh,
do.
really?
Yeah, but
We just want to say hi.
All right, hi.
Yeah,
We're doing a cooking show, actually.
Are you in town
I will
tonight?
watch that.
We have a show tonight
Where?
at the Box.
The box? That's really cool. That's
Yeah, it's a
they
cool
do like
place.
the burlesque type
Yeah.
of things. All right, I have to get that.
It's an
information.
all-new show, too.
Who do we give it to?
Joe.
Okay.
Hi.
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 Nice to see you.
Oh my God, you
I wonder if
too.
this is a
You
good
guys
thing
are
or a
amazing.
bad thing.
Sorry, guys. We're
No, this is great.
I'm
I'm all We told him to stay, Laura.
See you guys.
It seemed to be.
Hey, thanks for still passing that.
Yeah,
Michael,
thanks,
thank
guys.
you.
That
was awesome.
Enjoy her.
Hi.
She's amazing.
We love Laura.
So exciting.
See you later, man.
Good luck.
Good to see you guys.
Good seeing you,
Bye.
man.
Good to see you tonight, okay?
I hope so.
All right. Bye, guys.
All right. There you go.
Seeing you.
Was that all right, Laura?
Oh my God, you don't understand.
I don't know if there's a bad relationship somewhere in there. I don't know if we were setting up for a
I
bad.
love them.
Okay.
Oh my God, they're so amazing.
Yeah, I thought that was she had the genuine smile of, oh my God,
No,
a
we
girl
were-
surprise on her face.
We were
Let's see, greet 'em.
outside. Where's Joe and Amelia? They can come in here. Joe, do you and Amelia want to come in here?
Yeah, whatever. Come on in. Enjoy the party.
Do you guys want to hang out here?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay,
I'm
good.
trying to get their number from night.
All right, good. Should I put these on?
If you want. Yeah.
Okay, hi.
Hi.
Yeah, they're so awesome. I've seen them play a few times in LA, but they've been on tour a ton,
Yeah.
so they haven't really been there.
They've been very successful.
You have to
Yeah.
hear a band that you like playing an intro song for you. That's got to be a nice.
I know. Did we get a video of it?
I tried a little bit.
Okay, good. We got a little.
We got
We have
something.
some.
Okay, I need that. Thank you. I'm so excited.
She
There's-
actually likes
No,
them.
I could tell she was really
Yeah.
happy.
And one of the
to see you.
guys said that you bought him golf balls one year.
Yes, I totally did. Darren, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're awesome and they're so good. I don't know if you guys have actually seen them do their show.
No.
Not live, just
Oh
online. here and
man,
there.
it's stellar.
Yeah.
You should see it.
That's the first time we've had them in. They were great.
Yeah,
we really
yeah.
got along with them.
That's how you know she's thoughtful. Though the fact that she would know the guy plays golf and get golf ball. That's such a That's not like a typical big actor giving to a big musician gift. That's just a nice thoughtful
Well,
gift.
thank you. They're awesome and I love what they do. So
Do you golf?
I don't know.
No, so you just knew he golfed and
Yeah.
did what Jim said, the really nice sweet.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
But a lot of my friends golf though. Apparently it's very relaxing.
Oh yeah. Of course. It is.
I tried it one time when I was in Europe and I was like Happy Gilmore. Like I hit the thing and it was like a baseball. And I'm like, maybe golf's not so much my sport.
It's something you gotta stick with. Get some
Yeah,
lessons
it's-
maybe.
Yeah, it's all about the technique and the whole thing. And
Yeah.
so I have to do that. I haven't done the game.
You got a huge fan base. Oh my God! You tweeted out that you're gonna be on this show, and a lot of the people do that for us.
Yeah.
Well, I was getting tweets from all over the world.
That's awesome.
Some lady in South Africa is all bummed that they don't have satellite down there because
Oh,
they want to listen to you
man.
on the show.
like, man, that's putting a lot of pressure on us.
You guys can handle it.
Yeah, absolutely. But, wow.
Yeah, no, it's cool, man. It's really cool. And I love being in a room of guys. And Jill, of course.
Yeah, that's why you asked for Jill to come in
No,
here.
no.
You want to help your numbers.
No, but like I mean, I grew up hanging out with all guys, so I love being around guys. It's the best.
Yeah, I like
We
it
met
too.
briefly, like for a quick handshake at UFC.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Do you go to a lot of those or no?
I love the UFC.
Yeah,
I go to
okay.
a lot of fights. I was actually at Connor's last fight in Vegas, which was
Yeah.
insane. There was like all these Irishmen like in the hallway, like yelling all these crazy things, which was so fun.
Yeah, it was an amazing 13-second event.
Yeah, exactly. But the fights leading up to it, though, were really good. But yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
Which fighters you like right now?
Which weight class?
There you go. Wow. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, it depends. Like, I
Wow.
love, like...
Well, do you like
welterweight's my favorite.
Oh, okay.
I like welterweights, honestly. Connor is... Well, the thing that's cool about Connor is that, you know, he's a featherweight, so... And a lot of people... You know, the UFC just acquired featherweights and bantamweights and flyweights, so... Those are all kind of new divisions, and we're learning about a lot of these guys right now. But Connor is really, I mean, bringing so much attention to the featherweight division. It's really cool.
Yeah, they were probably very happy he won instead of Jose Aldo, just to put on the cover of that. He's just a more marketable.
Yeah, totally. And it's funny because...
He's good with a mic, too.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he's great. He's
awesome.
You know what's so funny about him is I feel like he's just like mind over matter. Like literally, he's so like knows that he is the champ. Like in his core, they're like, I don't know if you can rock a guy like that.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, you know, Anderson Silva's coming back. He's fighting Bisping.
Bisping, yeah. But no, Connor's now fighting Diaz.
No.
That'd be a good fight, too, though. The Diaz brothers are fucking tough
Right.
Oh
guys,
yeah,
man.
they're totally tough and they're awesome. But I'm just glad that you know they're back in the divisions for a while.
What about the regular fights? You like the
They
like
weren't.
the regular fights, boxing?
You know,
Tyson Fury.
what's funny is I don't really watch boxing.
Yeah.
I just like for years I've just always been into mixed martial arts and it's more exciting to me because when I'm watching boxing I want them to like go to the ground or kickbox or you know what I mean? So but it's funny I'll totally enjoy watching boxing though. Like I love watching all sporting events honestly.
They had the new heavyweight champ Tyson Fury. He's as brash and crazy as McGregor. He's colorful.
Awesome.
He sings. He gets on the mic and sings. And
That's
he's
great.
He's a nut.
Did he
But
beat
he's-
Klitschko?
Yeah, he whipped his ass.
What?
Oh, wow.
Really?
Called it and predicted it and whipped his ass.
And that's a heavyweight?
Yeah, he's the heavyweight
Because
champion of
usually
the world.
heavyweights I'm not a huge fan of.
No,
but
he's crazy. He's a misogynist, homophobic weirdo.
Yeah, that's a fighter.
That's how you know boxing is falling off, when the heavyweight championship changed hands and most people didn't hear about it.
Yeah.
None of us
I know.
It was
I
a
know.
monster big upset.
Yeah.
He's from the Gypsies, from the Irish, the Gypsy traveling family.
Oh, those guys always fight.
He's been discriminated
Yeah.
against. They all hate him. They're the weirdos.
Those guys fight bare
Yeah, they
knuckle.
fight bare nuts. His grandfather was a bare
That's
nut
crazy.
champ.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
That's how, his dad, sorry Jimmy, his dad just did 5 years in prison for settling a fight the old school way, like 10 years ago and gouged the
Oh my
man's eye
God.
out.
Yeah.
His dad just got out of prison 2 weeks before he won the heavyweight championship because he had gouged a man's eye out and gotten 5 of 10 years served.
You know what's funny though is fighters actually, if they can, I guess it was this back then as well, but they're considered a lethal weapon. If they get into a fight,
Right.
Yes.
it's their
Yeah.
body is actually considered a lethal weapon because they're so trained to like
Yes.
be a deadly machine.
Mine is too, but for other reasons.
It all counts, Jimmy. It all counts.
Good to look
You
at.
know, you can protect yourself, so that's all that counts.
You know, he's good on Jimmy.
Might have to check out some boxing now.
I was going to say, Tyson Fury, he's a colorful fella.
Awesome.
But that shows you how far it's fallen. I mean, UFC is just where people...
Oh, yeah.
Not that
It's
boxing
true.
stinks,
Right,
but
right.
I just don't enjoy it anymore.
I loved boxing growing up, but the UFC is just, I don't know.
I agree. That's a wonderful
It's
point.
incredible.
You see a boxing match, you're like, come use your feet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, like I
exactly.
said,
Yeah.
I want to see somebody go down.
It's a little strange.
A lot.
But you're like a legit fan. Like, she's not someone who just... Like, the people will go... Like, Rihanna was at a UFC event one time, or just because I think it's a great place to have your photo taken. And
Right.
But I think that you actually go and, like, just legitimately enjoy watching these guys fight.
I love it, and I've been going for years. I mean, I used to go to WEC fights when there was like sawdust on the floor, and like, you know,
Oh, really?
I was like,
Nice.
Yeah, sorry, that's in your way.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I love the sport of it, and I really appreciate what they do, and they're super athletes, and it's cool.
Do you train? UFC train or any
You
of
know,
that?
you know what's funny is I actually do think that most women should train in jiu-jitsu because God forbid if something were to happen, the first place they're going is on their back. So I do think that a woman should be able to intelligently defend herself on her back. But I personally love kickboxing. I love it.
Wow.
It's like such an incredible sport to me. And I'll
you
go
do
to, yeah, I love it. And I go to a bunch of, there's this new organization called Glory, which I really like. And I've been to some of their fights, and it's all kickboxing, and it's awesome. But yeah, I'm a fan. I love it.
How tall are you? Like 6?
I'm 5'10".
5'10". Okay.
That's great.
My boots have heels on them.
All right, that's
Yeah.
That's great though for kickboxing.
Right.
Long legs.
Yeah, totally.
That's why I was
John
asking.
Jones reach advantage.
Yeah, I know. And look at like Luke Rockhold. Like he's a phenomenal kickboxer. He's tall, got long legs, and
That made me sad. Like that Weidman beating.
I know, dude. I know, man. I know. And I love Weidman. I really do. But they're gonna fight again, and it's gonna be great.
See what happens.
Every time you think a person's unbeatable, though, somebody beats them up.
I know.
Ronda Rousey, that whole thing.
I know. And look at what Weidman did to Anderson Silva. It's like just.
You think Misha Tate has a chance against Holly Holm?
I've met Misha a few times, and I think she's really cool. And I think she's a good fighter, but I actually think that Holly's awesome. I think Holly's really good. She's the real deal. And in my opinion, I don't think she does, but I also, truthfully, I'm not a huge fan of watching women fight.
I'm not either. I don't like either.
It's kind of
wasn't
weird
until
to
Ronda
me.
Rousey, and then that whole run was exciting.
I feel
Yeah.
bad. I'm worried about him.
Really?
Yeah, dude, I totally get you, and it's funny because Ronda, when I wasn't really into fan of women fighting, and I know that for a long time Dana wasn't either, which is why they weren't in the UFC, but I really started doing all this research. Joanna, who is the what is she? I think she's a lightweight or a featherweight. But Joanna, she's a champion. Watching her work ethic and watching like Ronda Rousey's work ethic, and I really was doing research on how they train and everything, because I think it's really fascinating. They are hardcore and work. I mean, these women get their asses kicked like in training. I mean, they all do, but I really truly started to, my affinity for women fighting came up because I would watch how they trained.
Doesn't Ronda grapple with men too? She trains with guys as well.
Oh hell yeah, totally. But when you see what they go through and what they do, like especially there was a countdown that Joanna did, which I thought was really cool, and that made my affinity totally raise for it. But I don't know, there's something innately wrong about watching two women fight. I don't know why. It's growing on me a little more.
I like a lady bar fight, hair pulling.
I like women, like bug wrestling.
Where the extensions end up on the floor.
Yes,
exactly.
On the bar.
Taking earrings off.
But I'm definitely Paige Van Sant, girls like this coming up. I'm warming up to it for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
But yeah,
I'm excited to see Ronda Rousey and Holly Holm. Hopefully,
But she cried though. Ronda cried in that Ellen thing,
That was
which was
weird.
fine. She's a
I heard about that. I didn't see it. I heard about it.
But I'm like, strategically, that's smart to do. You got to fight this woman again. And
Right.
It'll get to you seeing her cry because you didn't expect Ronda Rousey because she comes across tough, man.
right.
It's just so weird because
Showed a softer side of her.
Yeah, but when you see a fighter who's like undefeated, right? Who's just like, I've had friends who are fighters, where they're undefeated, and then once they get beat, they can't come back from it. They just can't come back from it. And it's interesting. I think he's one of those, and he's going to come back stronger.
Like Pierre did when Matt Serra took the belt from him, which was like, I love Matt Serra, but we all know that was like, oh my God, okay, that's kind of a fluke. But he came back and totally just annihilated him. But I personally love Matt Serra. I think he's really cool.
Yeah, it's great.
But St. Pierre was like, oh hell no, and came back and was just like
That's her.
bigger and better.
Yeah,
he's
a fun
fantastic.
Guy. Yeah, but he was just in here. We love
Yeah, he's so great,
Thanks laughing
man.
because she really
No,
knows her shit.
Rihanna is not giving any of these detailed answers. If you asked Rihanna any of this, she opened with what weight class? When we asked her,
And you know what's my humana.
But Rihanna
Go back
knows.
to the WEC days.
I'm like,
But I will say Rihanna knows how to take a punch more than her.
you were watching MMA when they basically didn't have any rules.
Oh hell yeah.
Remember the early
Hell
days? You were like,
Yeah,
oh,
but like
this
Royce
is
Grace is like
brutal.
hanging off of Chemo's ponytail, totally different like weight class. I mean, that dude was like,
They just didn't stop those fights.
I know, it's crazy.
I wasn't into it that much until they did put in a few rules. I'm like, okay, now I know that
understand.
no one's going to die most likely.
Yeah.
And then I could watch a little more. I guess maybe I'm just.
Hoist just fought. Didn't he just
something.
fight again? Didn't Hoist Gracie fight the other night?
He's been
Did you see the Dada 5000?
he's been retired for a while, but
Didn't he fight? Who fought Shamrock? Wasn't it Hoist Gracie?
Yeah, but that was a long time ago, though.
No, they just.
Oh, you mean in a different division? Ken Shamrock?
In Bellator.
Oh, I don't really watch Bellator because I don't like the
was it
tournament.
Ken
I
Shamrock?
don't like the way they do the tournament.
But did you see the Dada 5000 Kimbo Slice fight? Oh, okay, go watch
No,
that.
is that a YouTube one?
Yeah.
They're basically it was part of Bellator.
Yeah, it was last week.
Yeah, I don't really watch Bellator.
And these guys were so out of shape, they were exhausted after the first round, and they were
that's the
holding
problem.
on to each other. And then Dada 5000 actually just fell down, and his heart stopped. He almost died.
His heart
But
stopped.
how did
He
Kimbo
was,
Slice do?
He won the fight.
He won, but he
Third round
wasn't
TKO.
even close to impressive.
Yeah.
Because he's
terrified.
knocked out.
Yeah, but speaking about a boxer, James Toney, remember he came over and
yeah.
fought,
Yeah.
Randy,
he
Couture.
fought Randy Couture and got his ass kicked because he was only new boxing and didn't train in MMA for long enough
Yeah.
to go against someone like that. But I don't know. It's interesting.
Randy's a
I'm gonna
tough
YouTube
dude.
that Kimbo Slice video.
Yeah, you should.
It's just worth watching if you're a fan of MMA. People hated the fight. I loved it because it was so ridiculous. Right? Mars hated it. Mars loves it.
No, I'll check it out. But Bellator, they still have the way they do the tournaments, and I actually think they're going to change it, but I'm not like a huge fan of the tournament style.
Right.
Anyway, but whatever.
Just show her really quick the knockout because
We
you
have
don't
to
really.
plug Laura's book too.
Yeah,
I know, I can talk about the stuff rubber. Sorry, guys, whatever.
No, we'll get into the book in a sec. You just gotta see the end of this if we have it quick. If not, no. If you get it, let me know.
I'm going to look at it when I leave.
What did Jose Aldo calls McGregor out? How did they call him out? What did he say? I'll last 20 seconds next time?
Yeah, right.
I love Jose
That's got to
Aldo.
be
That was
man,
embarrassing.
he's so cool.
I literally felt terrible for him. It was humiliating.
Yeah.
I know. He's such a great fighter.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens.
He'll get back in. He'll fight him again. But
for sure.
He has to take another fight first. He wants to just fight him next, but it's like you can't. You injury stopped the first fight with
No,
McGregor.
he'll
and then you
definitely
drop
have to
out in
come up
13
again.
seconds. Come on.
Yeah.
He'll definitely have to probably fight a couple of times before coming back up.
Is this the end of it? Is this the yeah?
Oh my God.
Christ. They can't even.
Oh my God.
Dada's with the red
Not
hair,
a street fighter, the red-haired guy,
but he's
Yeah.
he's exhausted. He doesn't even know really where he is.
third round. These guys are just not fighting shit. Yeah, they're white. Spoken by a man who fucking.
I thought it was close to the knockout here, but
Yeah, no, you gotta fast forward. It's not even a knockout, really. He just kind of.
yeah, it didn't even really hit him. He
It's
just
so
fell over.
they're just like lumbering
Yeah,
around.
right here.
Like,
Lumberheads. Yeah. Oh, I think it's coming up here now. Okay.
Yeah, they just kind of. He hits him a couple of times, and I guess he just loses his.
oh, they are exhausted. Oh no.
Yeah, that
Missing.
It's like slow motion.
I didn't know that Kimbo Slice was still fighting. I thought after the UFC cut him, he kind of stopped.
They brought him all back for this.
Bellator takes a lot of these guys.
Yeah, it was old school night.
Oh my God, look at
God.
that, just teeing off. Jesus, this is insane.
Yeah, it's kind of sad though, just to watch two
I
guys.
know.
Wow, is that Questlove?
It's Questlove and Mr. T.
Oh my God.
Dave's look at his face.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
he's
Wait,
exhausted.
how is Big John McCarthy repping a Bellator? What just happened?
Thank you. That's why I wanted to show
Oh
you.
my God.
That's why I wanted to show
Just
you.
walked over.
He fell down from just complete exhaustion.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
And I thought it was hilarious, but then you find out that his heart is pretty much stopped at
Oh
this
my
moment.
God, that is
And they
terrible.
brought him back, and I hear he's doing well. He's
Yeah,
doing
he's
okay
okay.
now, but his heart absolutely stopped.
Oh my God, that's terrible. I'm
So,
sorry.
how about your cookbook?
Hey, speaking of training, keeping up a regimen.
Seriously.
Well, you go from that to this. Laura Prepon is in studio, and her book's called The Stash Plan.
Yes.
Your
the
21-day
stash
guide
plan.
to shed weight, feel great, and take charge of your health.
And I will say, a lot of my guy friends, a lot of them, the crux of this is meal prepping. A lot of them meal prep, honestly, and they love this, and they love the recipes and everything. So it's not just a girl thing, it's a lot of guys do it too.
I can't cook. I want to learn how to cook, but I
No,
literally
but that's
can't do
why we're going to
anything.
teach you how to cook, because it's all about, like, the main thing in the book is there's a whole underbelly of Chinese Meridian theory and stuff that is a whole separate conversation, but essentially it's meal prepping at home. You know, everyone is getting very hep to what genetically modified foods do to you now, and truly what goes on in the body. So we just educate people on the body and nutrition and what happens when you actually eat this stuff.
So you're actually you're legitimately healthy when you eat.
Yeah, I mean, usually I do like 80-20 because that's what our program is, and like I said, I love going to
What's
my
80-20 mean for the people that don't know?
80s like 80% of the time, eat healthy, do the stash plan, cook your food at home, bring it to work with you. 20% of the time, you know, I love going to a dive bar, watching a fight, and you know,
Having a burger.
Yeah, and like eating a burger and fries and drinking a cider and just like having fun. And that's part. And you should be able to live your life. Like we just won the SAG Award for Best Ensemble for my show.
Hey.
Yeah, it was cool. And we were drinking champagne and eating chocolate and all sorts of stuff. But the next day, I'm back on my
Back on. Sure, of course.
Yeah, and this is just something I've done my whole life because I work such long hours.
And the key is to find stuff that is healthy that you'll like. I try to
Totally.
tell people that all the time. Because if you're
Right.
just sitting around eating a dry salad day after day, you're not going to stick with eating well.
No, not
Just
at all.
not.
And like I said earlier, you know, my father was a surgeon. You know, my mother was a chef. So I grew up always being really had it on the body and the kinesthetic pattern. And I love talking to how people eat, especially dudes. Like I love talking about how like guys eat and what they do to work out and all these things. And Kenny Florian actually gave me a really awesome quote for the book too, and did a bunch of the stretching, and I was making him broth and stuff.
Yeah.
Because for fighters, it's awesome because we talk about bone broth in the book, and it has a lot of collagen and cartilage and things like that, and it's great for joints and everything. So athletes love it.
You stay away from sugar, don't you?
I try to, yeah, but also like in
Pretty evil.
my coffee, there's nothing wrong with having some organic like sugar. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like to me, that's better than stevia. Because, you know, stevia, it's not what you think it is. It's not like, oh, it's straight from a plant. They mess with the actual, like, molecular structure of it. So when you eat stevia, your body's like, whoa, what is this? I don't know what this is. Whereas if you have, like, organic cane sugar, your body's like, I know what to do with this.
Yeah.
And it's like, use common sense. Don't go there and, you know, don't eat, like, a whole, you know, pound of sugar. Eat,
Right.
like, put, like, a sugar in your coffee. Like, no big deal.
Yeah.
You're roasting bones? You're actually roasting bones to make bone broth?
Absolutely. Totally. You can.
Why are you
Yeah,
funny, man?
I just like to picture her in her house. Rolling around the kitchen just roasting bones.
Hell yeah.
And that means something totally different than another
Whenever,
part.
yeah, exactly. You know what's so funny is the book. You just remind me of a funny story. The book. But yes, to answer your question, yes, you do cook bones for like 16 hours, and you extract all the nutrients and everything out of them. But the book used to be called, because we teach people about the organs, which most people are scared about the organs. Let alone they don't know what they do, let alone where they are in your body. So we try to like educate people in a fun way, like you're hanging out with us and we're teaching you about the stuff. The book used to be called Eat for Your Organs. And our book agent was like, okay, what is this, like Hannibal Lecter's book? Like, this is weird.
Right.
And I have a friend named Danny Wallace who's he's a comic, and he's from the UK. So I was visiting him, and he's like, so what's going on with the book? I'm like, it's great. And he's like, what's it called? I'm like, it's called Eat for Your Organs. He went on like a 20-minute long stand-up routine, because in the UK, organ is slang for male genitalia. So he goes on a 20-minute rant about eating for your organ, and I literally was dying, laughing, crying. It was so funny. Needless to say, it's now called the Stash Plan.
Yeah.
And not called Eat for Your Organ, although guys
You should
might
have
have,
kept it. You should have kept
might
it.
have bought it if it was called Eat for Your Organ.
Peter Frampton would have.
You know, I don't want to
Peter
know
needs all the help
that.
we could get. We learned today.
It's just
I have
so
a
funny.
book called The Gash Plan.
Yeah.
Not selling.
It's so funny.
The stash plan it's a better name for
Yeah, good call there.
Yeah, exactly.
Where you at with carbs and all that?
Honestly, I don't think there's anything wrong with carbs. Again, if you are eating like really good grains and really good things like that, I personally love carbs and I think they're great. I don't subscribe to the no carb thing, and I never really have.
Okay.
But I also know that, like, again, like, use common sense. If you're gonna eat like an entire pizza, you're gonna like take a nap about 5 minutes later.
Right.
I try.
Moderation.
I always try to eat healthy. Sometimes I'll be eating. Someone will say that looks good, and I'll say good and good for you. And they're
Right,
always happy
exactly.
to hear that.
But the thing for me is like, look, when I'm shooting like a 17-hour day and like there's, you know, craft service, this and that, whatever, for years I've always just brought my food to work with me. I just always have, and it's part of the way that I eat and how I maintain, you know, what I can. So it's really important.
What, on page 103, you got Flint, Michigan's water picture here.
Exactly. That's messed up, man. That's messed up.
Why are you going to picture their water? Uncomfortable. What is that?
Broth has been
That's-
Oh, that's broth. Oh, okay.
That's broth. I was trying to find you a picture picture of the bones, but I.
16 hours in the oven. You turn on your
No,
oven
you
for
put them in a. No, you throw them in a crock pot.
Oh, okay.
So a broth
crock
juice,
pot.
that's gotta be.
That sounds great.
Yeah, man, it's literally.
What does it do for? I've
and
never
then
heard
you
of broth
strain all the
juice.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it. I just
Dude,
the 16-hour thing that's
yeah,
a
like-
lot of commitment.
But you throw it in a crock pot and you forget about it.
Right.
And then what's funny is everyone started hearing about it because Kobe Bryant hurt himself. He tore like his meniscus or something. He did something weird to his knee. And his nutritionist, there was a whole article written about it, called the hotel and was like, you have to make him bone broth because, like I said, all these athletes are now like, oh, Kobe's drinking it, we're going to start drinking
Sure.
it. And, Gwyneth Paltrow and Selma Hayek do it for, like, beauty collagen or whatever. It's amazing for every part of your body, men, women, it's like the best.
Is it
It's
a lot of sodium? A lot of
so good for
sodium,
you.
though?
No, not at all.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like, when you eat like really good soup that's like broth used to be the original fast food. Like people would have a pot on a stove with broth and they would make all their food from it. Yeah, that was the original fast food, to be cooking on the stove and they'd like throw it with whatever ingredients were left in the fridge. But then, microwaves came into play, frozen dinners, MSG came into play, and everybody thought like, oh, frozen dinners, like this is going to be great, like this is going to make my life so easy in the microwave. And you realize that it's all denatured food. Like all the food we're stripping it of all the nutrients and everything. So when you're eating, your body's like, what the hell is this? I don't even know what this is and I don't know what to do. And all these people have all these allergies, and including myself. You know what I mean? Like,
I want a broth juice.
Yeah.
you know what,
I want to
dude?
try it out.
Check it out. Here's the thing. I make all my own, but there's a restaurant called Brodo down on the Lower East Side, line around the block. All
I've heard of this.
New Yorkers
I
go
didn't-
there.
yeah,
They
I've
buy
heard
a
of
coffee cup full of broth because everyone knows that they drink it and you feel better. And it literally heals
Brodo.
you from the inside out. I always make my own, but for people who are on the run, it's better just to have it than not have it. So it's like,
I'm gonna find a place where you get it.
Yeah.
Or go down the
We have
road.
but even just
Yeah, we gotta wrap
We
up.
have to
Okay, fine.
That's
No,
your
you
guy.
do.
No,
oh, he's literally right next door. Like, okay, cool, let's go.
No, that's
I
your-
could
your
stay
people
here and
are
hang out with you guys.
No,
She has other things.
She has
to do.
other
Yeah.
things.
Oh, you could stay with us
Is
all
Michael
day.
Williams outside or no?
Yeah.
We have it's book signings as well. The book is called The Stash Plan, and the book review in Huntington, which is a great bookstore. Tuesday, March 1st, you can meet Laura and get your book signed. Wednesday the 2nd is The Strand at Club Monaco, which is 165th Avenue here in the city, 6 o'clock. And March 9th, Barnes & Noble at the Grove in LA. They're all great bookstores, so if you want to go meet her and get your book signed, you should do that.
Thanks, guys.
And we have to just stay on, I guess, right?
We can take a very quick break. So
Thanks for having me.
We want to get a picture with Laura.
Yeah, let's do
And it's
it.
Laura Prepon on the old Twitter.
Take a single?
Huge following.
Okay.
Let's
Jesus,
do
Laura.
it. Let's
We'll be
do
back
it.
with Michael K. Williams. Stay there.
More with Opie and Jim after this.